Hey everybody, Adam Culbertson here. When you finish this episode, or right now, add another Creative Typo Entertainment podcast into your feed. Here's a promo for one right now. Make sure you go and check it out.
From the indie podcast creators that brought you Microphones and Monsters, A Fool's Quest, Ethereal Embrace, and other hit podcasts, comes a new actual play podcast, Dread Tech Incorporated. Set in the futuristic cyberpunk setting of Dark City, our three DDA special agents, Nitz with his drone blip, Sylvia Rivera, the shape-shifting social media icon, and Zaus, the Zoog heavy gunner, take on the evil corporation Yogsonic Dynamics in an attempt to bring the heinous actions of the corporation into the public spotlight. But will our heroes be prepared for the unworldly supernatural horror that lurks below the corporation's front? Follow Dread Tech Incorporated wherever you get your podcast to find out.
Steel your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
So how have you two fared?
I went and saw a goblin's life, or what was it called?
A goblin's life. It was a goblin's life.
I went and saw a goblin's life with Gertie, and she was really good. It was so much fun. And then I gave Gimbal a ninja star because he didn't have any. But I'm sure it's fine.
Well, yes, I'm sure it will all work out.
What about you, Julian?
While you two were busy doing all of those fun things, I found out where we need to go.
Oh, did Alexander tell you?
No.
Oh, okay.
We need to get a means of transportation over there. It is quite a distance. It's basically on the other side of Dunzalterra. So, options are we reach out to Yamnul and ask for use of his shuttle. Conversely, I could see if we could remotely summon the shuttle here without contacting Yamnul. That's my vote. And option 3, whatever you two have thought up.
Hey, Yamnul, can you bring us down the shuttle?
Yeah, man, right away. It's kind of staticky because you're talking from the waking world to the Dreamlands.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna agree on one, but just as long as you're the one talking to him, I don't want to talk to him. Go.
It's fine. I got it, Julian.
Yeah. You want me to? Oh, fuck.
You want me to go get you?
Yeah, man. Do you want me to go to the same spot that I dropped you off at?
Yeah, that should work fine. And then we hopefully there's a portal nearby.
All right, see you there. Aleister, you do sense a portal.
I do sense a portal?
Yeah, it's around the corner behind the DDA building.
Oh. Well, there just so happens to be a portal right over here.
Damn it, I just thought of we could have just taken Carl if he was in the garage. Fuck.
wouldn't
if he
have
was
been
in the garage.
He's in the garage
this
2
time.
years from now.
So
We'd
it's
have
just
to-
it's just
In theory,
parts.
we could get Carl, but we'd have to go to Servetus to get Carl.
Right.
You want to go back to
He's
Servetus?
He's currently
We
in
need a
Servetus.
submersible.
What?
Well, he's in Servetus in a
It
different
wouldn't be
in a
there.
different
Yeah,
universe.
in a different
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
and
that
it was,
one was pretty
and,
close.
and Carl was created by Julian.
Like we
Carl's
also
a JC brand.
Yeah.
we also don't know for certain if Servetus even exists in this universe.
Yeah.
It probably.
I mean,
does.
it was
It's probably
only-
just not
it
as
was only-
advanced.
Yeah, not as advanced. Yeah. Well, I'd
It's
imagine.
probably. Yeah, it's probably just.
I know, but I'd imagine that too.
Yeah.
I know, but I'd also imagine.
Servetus is the lost city of Atlanta right now. How did you evolve and breathe underwater? Well, the Coke really helped.
All
Yeah.
right.
So we go
So y'all
around
go in
the
the portal?
corner. Yeah. I mean, if there's nothing keeping us here, we've all got
Kill
our stuff.
Yamnel, take a
Yeah.
ship.
No, we don't kill Yamnel.
He's like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Oh, hello. So we are trying to secure a way for us to return back to our normal time.
Right on, dudes. So, where am I taking you?
Julian knows.
I'll put the coordinates into the ship.
All right. Well, we'll be there pretty quickly. Just fly up into space, fly around the planet, and we're here.
Wow, that's fast.
That is fast. Bye, Yamnel. Walking away.
Hold on. What's that big hole down there?
That's where we're going.
Oh man, I can't land down there.
You can
Can't
land
or
on.
won't.
You can land on the edge of it, right?
Nah, man, that's scary.
I'm sorry. What?
That's pretty scary, dude.
Yeah, where exactly are we going? It doesn't look very inviting.
Well, the coordinates are at the center of it.
That's where Alexander said we had to go?
Yes. Yamnel, this is not up for discussion. We're going to go down there.
You gonna jump?
I would prefer not to. So steal yourself and take us down there.
All right then. And as he's approaching, roll for dread.
This isn't good because I put the die in the tower and it didn't fall out. So I think that maybe we don't go down there at all. If my die is too scared to roll itself, then
Oh, this is foreboding.
it just fell out.
I rolled a 1, so I will be using my Cardic for it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, you turned that one into a nat 20.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I will
Let's-
not fail this.
I forget. Let's see. I've got I get a -2 of my proficiency bonus, and then add my wisdom modifier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm proficient in yards. Okay, so those just cancel each other out. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh. See, I've got a really hard decision because I don't know how much dread this is, but I rolled a 15.
I was
On
just
the
going to end
die.
up at an 18.
I'll stick with the 15 and just cross my fingers that I'll be okay. I figure if it's much worse than that, then adding another 5 isn't going to help much. Could be wrong.
Another 5 is another tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't want to waste it if it's not necessary.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, everybody's
know.
above a 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is 15 or above. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 or above.
Then the
What
three
is-
of you are okay.
What is Yamnel roll?
Yamnel stops the craft.
Okay.
He's like, "Look, I did the best that I could do right now. I got the ship directly over. Well, I've got the shuttle directly over the hull. But as far as landing down there, I don't feel good about this. But y'all insist on going. I'm not going to stop you.
Well, you could always jump out and we can take the shuttle.
No.
Very good idea. I like this idea.
Oh, I feel like if I were him, I wouldn't want to jump out of the shuttle in case something could get me while I was outside of the shuttle. It's the Dreamlands. Things move really quickly if they want to.
He's like, yeah, I'm not going to agree to going any closer.
Aleister, do you still have suggestion?
Well, yes.
The suggestion override frightened?
I don't know. Does it? That's a good question.
I'm not really certain that it would.
Okay.
Although I suppose we could always commandeer the vehicle and just go on anyway.
Break Yamnul in the process.
I didn't say we'd break him.
The dread will.
Mm-hmm.
If we keep going in.
Yes, but that's not us.
Yeah. Yamnul, maybe this is where your story ends.
We do
I could
need
turn
to
this sucker
sacrifice a
around,
soul,
dude.
Right?
I can agree to turning around and flying away.
No. So we jump down, or yeah, we'll have to jump.
You want me to jump into that?
No, you could rappel down. You can use your wraps and tie them to the ship and rappel down, right?
I think I was just using my boots.
I also gave you those boots of flying.
Yeah, it's just I mean, if we have to go, I can go, I guess.
We have
But-
to go.
All right.
I can also fly down there. I can also cast fly on someone who would like to fly down there.
Well, I wouldn't mind
Second,
flying.
and I'm going to inject my
Oh.
+3 wisdom thing into me. So for the next 5 minutes or so, I have
You're-
a +3 to my wisdom.
What was the name of that drug? That's not the
The brain juice.
The brain juice, is it?
Yeah, this one's supposed to help my mind a little bit. I don't know what's down there, but
And Aleister, you'll just land on your feet, right?
Well, yes, like always.
that means there's something to land on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't know if
Well,
that
that is a
hole's just
fair
gonna eat
point.
us.
That is a
Good.
fair point. If there is no land, then I can't really land.
Well, there's no sense arguing about it. This is where we need to go. And then Julian will open the door of the shuttle and then step out of the craft. I will also cast fly as well to control my descent.
Okay.
And Aleister, not wanting to actually go down first, is going to hop on top of Julian.
Okay.
Just ride me down like an elevator.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
I mean, yes, I can jump down and be fine, but I don't want to end up there before everybody else.
Victor's going to turn to Yamnul and be like, if you can, try to stay here for a little while in case we need to come back. And then
All
Victor,
right, you got it.
and then Victor will
Just like hang a loose rope out of the vehicle. It's like 2 tugs means we got to come back up.
and then Victor's going to also jump out to fly down to the death hole.
You got to click your boots 3 times.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I pumped them up already. I use a little.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot you
pump
get the pumps on them. Forgot.
on the tongue.
Got them pumped up kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all dive down into this hole.
Really like falling with style.
Yeah. After you're following for a little bit, it seems endless.
Okay.
It's like
I
Bill
need-
and Ted 2.
I need you to define a little bit.
I swear it better not be more than 5 minutes, you jerk.
I didn't tell you to take the brain juice.
I've got another one. So I'm gonna say Victor's readying. if he feels like he needs a brain juice kick, that he's got it ready to inject to himself. If he feels any sort of mental impairment coming on, which I feel like dread is supposed to be.
All right, so as you're falling into this hole, and I'm going to say it about 4 minutes, just because there's a time limit on something that you're using. About 4 minutes into it, it's just so dark in this hole. You don't see the bottom, and about 4 minutes into it, you don't even see the walls anymore. It's just open darkness. Don't even see the hole above you, or you don't even know what's up, down, or beside you, really, other than each other. But give me another dread save as that darkness just kind of envelops all around you.
Oh, it's not good. That's not good, Chief.
All right. I am gonna use my Cardiac Inspiration and have a 17.
Okay.
Even if I burn stuff, that would still not be good. I rolled a 2.
Ooh. I'm gonna stick to this 15.
Okay. All right, so Julian, you are feeling it.
Okay. I'm really feeling it.
You try to. I would say that you try to. Let me pull this back up. Okay, so. Yeah, so you get a level 2
Jumped up
dread.
to-
And. So yeah, now you can't approach the source of dread, which you kind of committed now. You can't stop. If you did try to stop your descent with the flying, it doesn't stop. And
Wonderful.
disadvantage on ability checks while the dread source is within line of sight.
Now that brings up an interesting question. Like, is darkness within sight?
And you continue to fall, and you're like, when is this gonna? I mean, y'all can even talk right now because you're just in darkness, falling with each other.
Oh, I would have expected to hit the bottom now.
Julian,
Or
what was the
anything.
point of this? Anyway, I'm still not feeling good about it.
This is where Arachna Noche was supposed to be.
Okay. Hey, I got guy. Are you here?
What? Are you doing the freaking Mars
Martians.
Attacks voice?
Atlachnacha.
Dash slash nacho.
No, I think it was Atlas Nautica.
Did anything happen when Victor yelled that? I think it's pretty
No.
obvious who he's trying to talk to. Okay.
No. But you do feel you not so much a sudden stop, but almost kind of like a trampoline kind of thing. It catches you as you're falling and just kind of rubbery, like get you back up. And as you look around, you see that you are in a giant spider web.
Well, that is lovely.
It's sticky.
And you're stuck to it. Yeah,
okay.
You're stuck.
Is Aleister stuck to it, or is he
Yes.
still on top of Julian?
Well,
Probably
I
fell
mean,
off.
where's he gonna go? Really? Like-
yeah, I mean, yeah, you would in the sudden like stop and all of y'all just kind of like falling into the web. You would have also hit the web. Yeah, I would say unless you're trying not to.
Well, yes, he's gonna try not to get in the web. That's
All right,
horrible.
well, give me a dex save then on trying to be on top of Julian instead of falling on the web.
I don't suppose I can
Can
do
it-
that too.
Can
My
it
suit's pretty big.
can it be acrobatics or only straight dex?
Yeah, it could be acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are gonna both be
Um,
hopping on me like
it's-
Scooby Doo, and me as Shaggy holding you up.
It's
Yeah.
a 16.
A 16. Okay, yeah. So you're like you were able to position yourself to not fall on the web whenever you started falling, and you are on top of Julian, whose mech suit is definitely stuck to the web, and Victor, you weren't holding on to Julian. You would just fall in the
You
web.
don't know that.
Like
I was
quick, everybody
embracing
pile
him
on
as we
Julian.
fall.
Like you didn't even see the web coming. There would
Yeah.
have been no preparation on that. It would have
Yeah.
just I think Aleister would be the only one just because he was on Julian and he would be able to
It's like keeping from being
Maneuver.
thrown off of Julian
Yeah.
rather than
Yeah.
trying to get onto Julian.
Yeah.
How immobilized are we? Can I use my arms and stuff like that?
No, your arms are stuck.
My arms are stuck. Okay.
So in waiting, Aleister is just gonna loaf on Julian.
All right.
Is it still pitch black, or can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you see the web where you are. You kind of see. You don't see any walls, but you do see more web.
more
Just
web.
web in every direction.
Yeah, web and darkness.
So I'm seeing the web with my dark vision. I'm not seeing it because it's glinting in some tiny bit of light.
Correct.
There's
no light.
nothing. There's nothing but web.
Yes.
Okay.
I will, as I.
Did that happen immediately after I yelled?
No.
Okay.
No,
I
you
wasn't
fell.
sure.
You fell for longer.
Okay, cool. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt, Max.
I will activate headlamps on mech suit using the was it magical tinkering, so I will emit some light in a 5-foot radius around me.
Okay.
Ding.
Yeah. The other two, you definitely see the light from that.
Okay, Julian, what do we do now?
Now we wait. He will come to us.
So
Tune in next time.
on the edge of the darkness, I want to see who sees this first.
Probably not me.
Give me a perception check.
Well, I don't know if it helps, but Aleister has 120 feet of dark vision.
It might be me. I rolled a 19 plus 6, so
Yeah,
25.
yeah. I rolled a 16. 5 plus 11.
Okay. And for Aleister, it will be a 16.
Okay.
So I saw it last. So I'm busy messing with the sticky. Trying to use my wraps to get out of it.
What was Victor's roll? I forgot.
16.
And Aleister's was 16.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's the same. But I have a plus 11 perception, and I rolled a 5. So I don't know what he rolled.
I have a +5 and rolled an 11.
You want to switch rolls? I sure would love 22.
All of you hear a noise that sounds like a giant spider. And all of you look in the direction that the sound seems to be coming from. And almost like it rose up over, and this is within everybody's line of sight right now. It rose up, well, I guess, because you're only emitting 5 feet of light, Julian.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, so you wouldn't.
Hold on.
You would have heard it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what the light is. 5 foot radius of bright light, and then an additional 5 feet of dim light.
Okay. So you don't see it right away, but the other two do. You do hear it though, which is kind of terrifying. But what the other two of you do see, it rises up almost like it comes through the web, not coming from the distance. It comes up and onto the level that you're on, and you see a monstrous spider thing with a distorted tick-like body. It possesses a head made up of dozens of shifting, agonizing faces that gibber and moan softly as it skitters towards you, and whenever it gets 10 feet from you, you see it now. Julian. And yeah, I guess the first thing you would see is that head that's made up of dozens of shifting, agonizing faces. Yeah. And you other two that can see more in the dark, you would definitely be able to tell that this is huge in size.
Aslan Narnia, I presume.
Got the name right
It's
again.
arachnophobia.
Who disturbs my nest?
I'm Victor Stodge, and this is Aleister and Julian.
God, you're the worst. You are actually the worst.
Okay, well, you didn't say anything.
No. I was trying to think about what to say. Damn it.
I feel like this guy would find out regardless.
Probably.
You got your monogram on everything you're wearing.
We have come to make a deal. We would like to be able to return to where we belong, and in return, we know that there are portions of the forever web that have been broken or severed, and we would look to find a way to restore that.
What makes you think that you'll be able to do that?
Aleister's going to be looking really funny at Julian at this point.
Yeah, Victor's like,
Huh? Deal.
Well, we know that we are technically using this way to travel through certain areas already. We could be of assistance, and there must be something that is inhibiting you from making those own connections. Otherwise, I don't see a reason why you would have done that.
Yes, there are greater powers that have severed my connections throughout the multiverse. How do you know these things?
Well, it started 2 years ago. I was working at a clinic.
you should listen to the previous 3.5
You should listen to
seasons. It'll catch
episode
you right
1.
up.
Started 2 years ago, 2 years from now.
We've come across and had dealings with some of these entities as well. Some for our own gain, some for theirs.
I bit Dagon.
I imagine these guys know each other. I don't.
As we are still here, clearly those dealings with the others have been to their own benefit, so it stands to reason that you would receive the same kind of resolution.
I make mean potato wedges, if that helps.
Is he gonna drink the potato wedges, Victor?
I can puree
Gonna
him
suck
if he
all
really
of the
wants it.
delicious grease out of them.
Yeah. I mean, potato wedges enticed Manrose, and he's obviously some sort of ultra powerful being, so.
But
Just
is he
saying.
a spider?
You don't know what spiders eat? Giant ones.
I sure don't.
Trying to think.
I know. I'm trying to fill.
I'm praying.
Oh, yeah. You can just eat us. End of campaign. He's busy making
I was going through
secret-
all this in my head earlier, and now I'm like drawing blanks.
He's like, well, I didn't expect you to actually go
Jump
there.
in there.
Jeez.
No.
He's
I
making
had
secret death saving rolls. That's part of our house rule.
No. I practiced dialogue and everything.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to remember what I was saying earlier.
Sure. We'll work with you, buddy.
Yep, free
there.
of charge.
You hold up 7 different arms.
Take your pick.
I'm just imagining a spider standing on one leg holding the other 7 out.
That's awesome.
I
Cheers.
sense a power in each of you. It's very strong. Your essence would be very beneficial to me. But perhaps we can make a deal. And while I would like to, I shouldn't indulge myself with so much.
Victor's like nodding, like, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I understand what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, potato
don't
wedges
do
are
that.
really good, but you can only eat so many.
The heartburn, it'll kill you.
Shaking his head like, no, you don't want to. It's great.
You, the talkative one.
You're going to have to be more specific.
The in the suit.
Oh, okay.
Julian.
I would point out Aleister hasn't exactly been talkative in this exchange.
The one that's been trying to conduct the deal is Julian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your means of reaching out to me reminds me of another time. So that intrigues me on who you are. I believe we can make a deal, but what are you wanting from me?
Well, the first thing would obviously be a way to return us to our own time and our own place. I'm going to try to communicate telepathically, if possible, to
The
Nacho
Eldritch
Belgrande.
horror spider.
And what I'm going to think about is I want to be able to reach out to try to establish contact still with the Great Race, as I also believe that is one of the threads that will lead me to discovering, more about the Yith, or even possibly the founder of DDA, but not spoken out loud.
What's the matter, Julian? You got all quiet.
Well, that's
You
what we
you don't
wanted.
hear anything in your head, like there's you get nothing with
Wow.
your thoughts on that.
God, what a terrible... He can't even communicate telepathically. What a lame...
Did you go back into
eldritch-
another fugue state somehow?
What? Yeah, he said what we needed. We need to get back where we were. We weren't supposed to be here. I mean, not exactly where we were.
Then yeah, I'll have to do it all out. I would also wish to find means to contact the Great Race.
Do I?
The Yith,
Yes,
they are along the web.
is one
If
of
they
those connections that has severed one of those pathways.
They have their own means,
Right.
but it's just you three. I am sending you three back to your time.
Well, not exactly.
I thought there was more for you to come to me.
There's a guy above the hole in a shuttle, and then there's a gnome with people in him. They need to come with us.
I do sense them.
I figured.
Very well.
They figure. I love that. You just a little dash. Yeah.
Like we're gonna end up, instead of getting quarrels, we're just gonna get some like a weird situation with like a normal sized actual gnome that has a bunch of people that were shrunk down.
Yeah.
No, they're like shrunk down, like and going in them like inner space kind of.
We're all gonna teleport, but it's just gonna be Yamnul and an actual gnome, and it's like that's not what we were talking about at all.
It's just Yamnul and Gerbo. We're gonna steal Gerbo from the past. Then we'll have 2 Gerbo.
Gerbo to Gerbo, beach justice.
I can connect you to that time, but it is going to cost a lot.
I've got over 1,000 gold.
I don't think he's talking about money there, Victor.
Your money has no value.
Yeah, you're
but-
poor as shit.
I have to talk to accounting.
This inflation is getting ridiculous.
But while I don't want to indulge fully on the 3 of you, I need a part of each of you. That will suffice, I believe.
Hello, Aleister here. I don't really know what Atlatanasha actually means by giving up parts of ourselves, but I have absolutely no intention of giving up the parts of Tulsa. Those are very hard fought and hard won, and I definitely deserve to have them. And for that matter, I will need them to actually fulfill all of my goals. So, whatever is going on here, these certainly are not on the table. After all, if I am going to restore my Evangeline to myself, I will need every part. And that is not a compromise that I am willing to make. I have been waylaid far too many times to be able to give up any of my power at this point. Perhaps I could convince Victor or Julian to maybe give some more on my behalf. Maybe that would work. But in any case, all music is written and produced by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios. You can visit creativetypo.com for pretty much everything involving Microphones and Monsters and all of the other shows that we produce along with some of our compatriots within Creative Typo. There are some rather good ones that I would recommend listening to, and really all of them are fantastic. Perhaps even good enough for you to support us on Patreon, or maybe join the Discord and just say hi, or just join in and talk to us. We do so enjoy talking to our fans. But thank you for listening in, and I hope you'll join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.